Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Storytime. I really am excited to read this story with you today. So we're going to be reading a story about the military. And our book is called H is for Honor because Monday was Memorial Day, and Memorial Day is a special day where we honor the soldiers that fight in the military to keep our country safe and free. So let's dive into our story. H is for honor. H is for honor. A. Give me an A for Army and an A for Air Force too. An A for all the armed forces behind the red, white, and blue. They stand at attention, tall and proud, all impeccably dressed. An A for the American Armed Forces. An A for the world's very best. See all the military soldiers? They're all in their uniforms, ready at attention, ready to serve the country. Let's see. B. No offense, but the letter B means that you're a brat. Your brother and your sister too, and there's nothing wrong with that. Military kids are known as brats, but far from wild or bad. They serve their country in their own way, just like their mom and dad. C. Any Marine will tell you the letter C should stand for corps. It takes courage and character. It takes commitment and more. From Camp Leguine to Pendleton, the Marine Corps stands by, ready to go wherever they're called, true to Semper Fi. See, those are the Army brats because they move around a lot. Let's see. Let's learn a fun fact about Army brats. The children of the military families are often referred to as military brats. Depending on their parents' branch of service, you might be an Army brat or a Navy brat. For example, it's not really known where the term brat came from, but even though it doesn't sound like a compliment, there is nothing insulting about being called a military brat. So nobody knows where the word military brat came from. But I think it means when you travel around lots with your family. So let's keep reading. Don't you dare dally and don't be late. Stand at attention, ramrod straight. D is for drill sergeant, making things rough. You'll thank him someday for being so tough. So this is the drill sergeant, and he has to make sure that the soldiers are rough and tough and always know what to do in an emergency situation. So he makes sure that they feel the pressure when they're in boot camp and training, because when they go into the fields and they go out to the deserts, they have to be able to withstand the extreme pressures. E. The Navy SEALs, the Blue Berets, the Army Rangers, of course, Special Tactics, MEUs, and the Daring Delta Force. E is for the elite force. They're trained with extra care. They know too well when duty calls, danger will be there. F. Behind each sailor, behind each soldier, somebody somewhere cares. Behind each airman, coastie, and Marines, somebody is saying their prayers. Wherever Americans fight for freedom, they very likely learn. F's for the families, first and foremost, who wait for their return. So F is for family. G is just a game. It's just a game, you say? Those in the Army and Navy don't quite see it that way. The Army-Navy football game is a November celebration of the honor and spirit of those who choose to serve their mighty nation. So, the Army-Navy football game is a game that the two Navy and Army colleges play against each other at November to celebrate. Let's see. H. Not everyone hears it, it's just a few, but there's no denying it once you do. When your duty calls, you do your part. So H is for honor in the American hearts. We have to be honorable and be brave. Fight for those we love and fight for the rights and freedom of everyone in America. I. Let's see, what's I for? You're visiting HQ to see the CO. You're surrounded by several officials. You're also surrounded by so many letters, and that's why I's for initials. R and R, TDY, a night at the BOQ. And when you're hungry, it's good to know an MRE will do. So do you guys know what any of those abbreviations mean? HQ or CO or MRE? Well, I'll tell you what a few of them mean. MRE stands for meal ready to eat. HQ stands for headquarters. CO refers to commanding officer. And R&R is short for rest and relaxation. So these are all terms and abbreviations that the soldiers use to communicate with each other so that they don't have to use long words. Does everybody see? Those are the soldiers. They're resting and relaxing, and they're having a meal. J. The letter J is just the thing to get from here to there. Here's one racing down the road, and there's another up in the air. So that's J. Jeeps and jets take different routes, but both of them help prove the military can't keep still. It's always on the move. K. Can you see the K? So those are the jeeps and jets. And K is for a kiss. Pucker up for the letter K, for the kiss of a fabulous fair. Captured in a famous photo on a corner in Times Square. A happy sailor and a happy gal had learned the war was done. Their sweeping kiss captured the joy when World War II was won. L. Miles from home, too hot or too cold, lonely for months on end. L arrives in a big green sack. It's the letters that you send. The leaves are turning, the farm is fine, the puppy keeps chasing his tail. There's nothing better than getting a letter from home in a big bag of mail. See, the soldier got a letter from his daughter saying, I love Daddy. M. The letter M means military police, better known as MPs. And MP is another abbreviation for military police, because military starts with M and police starts with P. When you live on posts or a military base, you'll need a few of these. They guard the base and keep the place as secure as it can be. When you arrive at the entrance gate, MPs are the first you see. So they make sure, they make sure that you stay safe. So see, they have a military dog to sniff the cars and make sure there's nothing dangerous in them so that everybody on base stays safe. N. Let's see. Up in the air in a fighter jet or down deep in a submarine, above the ocean, beneath the sea, and everywhere in between. We're riding the tide, deep blue and green, constantly churning and wavy. On ships very small and impossibly large, our N stands for Navy. See the Navy ship? And the Navy ship carries the fighter jets and the helicopters, and then those are the submarines that go underneath the water and use sonars to observe that there's nothing dangerous underneath the waters going to harm other people's countries. O, what does O stand for? Military families tend to move across nations, states, and borders. The letter O means pack your bags, for you just got your orders. Order starts with O. 2 years here, 3 years there. Your family's on the go. Your orders means a brand new part of the world for you to know. So these are all the different places that the military soldiers have to travel. When they get orders, they go to one state maybe for 2 months or 2 years, and then they go to maybe another country for 3 years or 1 year. And then they come back to their home state, and then they may travel again. So your orders always change. P. Our letter P will make you proud and cause a little commotion. Here's a hug and handshake. 2. For P is for promotion. To move along one rank to the next takes drive and dedication. So each and every promotion is a cause for celebration. So this soldier is getting a new position. He did so good in his last position that they're giving him a higher position, a better one. Q, so he's getting a promotion, right? Q, if someone asks about your quarters, I know it might sound funny, but they'd like to know about your home, not about your money. So what are quarters? We know quarters is the coin, right? But these quarters are, Q is for quarters, which means your house. So Q is for quarters in military. And quarters means your house. Perhaps on government land, Uncle Sam provides you with quarters, but they won't fit in your hand. So in the military, your quarters refers to your home. Quarters can be the barracks where a new recruit sleeps on a cot, or it can be a large house where a commanding officer and his family live on the base. You see, that's a soldier at his house, at his quarters, with his family washing their jeep. Rise and shine for the letter R. Early every day. R is the sound of reveille. Heard from miles away. We raise the flag as the bugler plays. The bugler plays with the rising of the sun. He'll play retreat to lower the flag later when the day is done. So these are the buglers. And they play their trumpets to raise the flag in the morning. S. All right, let's see what S means. Sometimes a job is far away. Sometimes it's for so long. Sometimes a war is being fought and we're asked to be so strong. S stands for sacrifice and the special American way of doing what's right for freedom's light to shine on the USA. So many soldiers have to sacrifice their time with their families and spending time here in America and even their lives to make sure that the USA and even other countries have freedom and liberty. T, let's see what T is for. Whether on the Coast Guard ship or in the Air Force jet, or an Army tank or a Navy sub, you can certainly bet that you'll see people work together, busy as they can be. I think you'll find that teamwork suits us to the T. All right, and U, let's see what U means. From army green to desert brown, from white and navy blue. Our U stands for uniform, graceful, proud, and true. From the Marines' dress blues to the soldiers' fatigues, on this we can agree. The uniform of the USA is a symbol of being free. So see, these people are using teamwork for T to get the people out of the flood. They're saving and rescuing. And these are the uniforms. White for the sailors, and those are Army fatigue. Brown for the Army soldiers. V. V reminds us of all those who marched these paths before. Veterans, V is for veterans, are bound by the gift of service through times of peace and war. Old and young faces saluting the flag that waves in the sky above. All were willing to give their lives for the country that they love. So these are the veterans. These are older people who served in the military or people that died in the military. And we have a special day called Veterans Day for that. Let's see what W is for. For many years, if you saw a soldier, you were looking at a he, which a he means a boy, right? But times have changed, and now that soldier might just be a she, which is a girl. So W is for woman, defending our nation and lives. They're all American mothers, sisters, daughters, and wives. Even before women joined the military in large numbers, they were extremely important in the nation's armed forces. Dr. Mary Walker received the Medal of Honor in 1865 from President Andrew Johnson for her work as a surgeon during the Civil War. During the World War II, Rosie the Riveter came to symbolize the many American women who went to work in the factories that produced the equipment and weapons to help with the war. The letter X stands for exchange, which is where you'll want to stop. When you live on the base or live on the post, you'll need a place to shop. An exchange is a kind of department store that with goods from near and far. It's a PX to some and a BX to others, depending where you are. So what's a PX? It's called a BX on the Air Force or Naval base, and a PX on the Army post, and an MCX on the Marine installation. Ah, that's good to know. The letter Y. Y is the reason they do the things they do. They put their lives on the line and they do it all for you to live a life that's free in a nation proud and strong. Be glad there are those who go to work taking your dreams along. Let's see, she's in the store getting groceries, and this is for Y. All right, last letter of the alphabet, Z. Z stands for Zulu, but as odd as it sounds, Zulu sometimes stands for Z. It's the other way around. Zulu for Z, Alpha for A, and Oscar for the letter O. The military uses some special words to talk on the radio. All right, radio communication is terribly important in the military. It is critical that orders are understood in a very precise way. Misunderstanding a word or number can cause big problems. So the military uses the special phonetic alphabet system for communicating over the radio or phone. A special word stands for each letter. So let's see what all the letters stand for. A is for Alpha, B is Bravo, C is Charlie, D is Delta, E is Echo, F is Foxtrot, G is Golf, H is Hotel, I is India, J is Juliet, K is Kilo, L is Lima, M is Mike, N is November, O is Oscar, P is Papa, Q is Quebec, R is Romeo, S is Sierra, T is Tango, U is Uniform, V is Victor, W is Whiskey, X is X-ray, Y is Yankee, and Z is Zulu. And that's how they communicate on the radio. Well, the end. So those are all the special messages and important facts about the military through the alphabet. And H is for honor. And I hope you guys all can have honor and bravery in your heart and stand up for what's right in America so that we can all be free. Until next time, bye guys.